lads, and welcome to FTW Bar Brawl. On this very special extravaganza, we have 2 blockbuster matches featuring 4 of the best competitors in all the promo multiverse. And we're starting things off right in good old St. Paddy's Day tradition. A Drunken Death Match between 2 town drunks from 2 local promotions. That be FTW Tag Team Champion Josh Stale taking on the youngin' buck Tyler Woodward. Now these 2 men were up for consideration for this match because of their drinking habits, and tonight they're going to party hard. But which one of them will walk out with the win? Let's find out.
Ho ho ho! Greetings and salutations, FTW. And welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Today, you are all gathered round to bear witness to my grand act of kindness, my first official wish for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Because here today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to make this poor, pathetic little rookie's wet dream, his wildest fantasies come true. Because here today, he gets to go one-on-one with a legend, an icon in this business, a champion. In fact, I am the current reigning and defending Revolution Bare Bones champion. Not only that, I'm one half of your FTW reigning, defending tag team champions, the Lifeblood. Baby. You know what? Since it's St. Patrick's Day, let's all take a drink to the fact that I'm a double champion, baby. Now, with that being said, young buck, because let's face facts, everything that's about to happen today is all because of you. And I'm going to break it down for you, because let me take a page out of one of my greatest rivals' playbooks and give you a little history lesson. When you came into this game, you were nothing but a bumbling, mumbling Melvin. Wet behind the ears, Similac on your breath, thought you knew it all. LFS was the greatest thing in the world. You thought that your shit didn't stink and you were going to parade around like you had all kinds of awards. And I'll give you credit. You came a long way since then. But look at everything. Look at everything that's happened. All you've become is a more talented version of a man that's still obsessed with Trent to the point of his own destruction. Look what it did to LFS. It made you a joke. It destroyed the faction. But I digress, because speaking of Trent, he, after all, is the reason that we're having a Drunken Death Match here tonight after all. So, ladies and gentlemen, please give this mad genius a fucking round of applause. This man is like the Vince Russo of the promo world. No lie. With that being said, let's go ahead and take another drink just for the hell of it. Shall we, young buck? I mean, it is a drunken death match, so before I hit you with a chair or put my boot up your ass like I really want to, well, let's at least catch a buzz, right, you know? You know, I've heard a lot of chatter about how you look up to me. You think I'm super talented and I'm this great promo artist, that you would love to be more like Josh Steele, the icon, the franchise, the multiple-time champion. And while that is true, I'm great. Hell, I'm possibly one of the greatest of all time. You got a lot of work to do, kid. I mean, I'll give you credit. You've got a lot of balls wanting to face people like me, wanting to face people like the White Rabbit or Y2 Jackass, or even trying to make your mark wherever you may make it. But when it comes down to it, you're still a little naive yuppie that doesn't know what he's got to do. You haven't accepted the fact that at best, you'll be a mid-carder. Maybe you'll pull a Zack Ryder, you'll win a title, you'll be relevant for like 5 minutes, you'll fucking vanish into obscurity, and you'll come back in maybe a month or 2 with a little bit more flash and flare, but everybody's going to overlook you because we've already seen that story, just like Dolph Ziggler. I mean, at this point, the best thing you can do is to start hoping and praying, begging and pleading that you can find somebody that's willing to teach you and mentor you like you need to be taught. And speaking of being taught, well, I'm about to teach you a lesson in this ring tonight. Because let's face it, I can verbally run circles around you anytime I want it. My mental gymnastics, my verbal acrobatics are well known. Let's face it, bro, hope don't float, and your promo career is like a boat with many, many holes. You're up shit creek with no paddle, with barbed wire in a bucket. So you might as well say fuck it and hang it up, dog, because once you step in the ring, once I hit you with this chair, once I drag you from turnbuckle to turnbuckle to turnbuckle to turnbuckle, once I stomp a mud hole in your ass and drop the 211 driver on you. Yes, that's right, 211, available at all your local stores. The 211 driver on you, I'm going to grind you up. I'm going to roll you up. I'm going to smoke your ass 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to walk out the glorious world champion that I am, and you're going to continue to scrounge in the bottom, to run around in the gutter, trying to figure out a way to get back at Trent, or make Trent your brother, or make Trent your lover, or whatever it is this obsession with Trent has done to you. But until then, young buck, excuse me, you're both talentless, worthless hacks that at this point would stoop to anything to win a match. So excuse me for getting you too confused. But anyways, young buck, you have fun being the Carlton of the promo league. Well, I'm going to go enjoy another nice cold 211, enjoy my St. Patrick's Day party, and you can fuck the fuck off, brother.
When this match got booked, I thought, fuck it. I'm going to kick your ass while I get drunk. Oh, and that is exactly what I'm going to do tonight, Steel. Woo! You see, Steel, I've been wanting to face you for a long time. Woo! I wanted to face the great Steel for a long time. But tonight is going to be so much different because I am fighting you while I'm drunk. I'm fighting you while there's alcohol in my system. And you see, Steel, that's dangerous for you. Woo! That is dangerous for you, Steel. Fuck me, that's gone to my head. Whew. Steel, are you daft? Like, seriously, are you daft? Coming at me in a drunken death match. Coming at a Brit in a drunken death match. Fucking hell. Steel, I've had countless nights of drinking. You see, I'm young, I'm still 23. I've had countless and countless nights of drinking. And tonight is your last night of drinking when I smash this bottle over your head. When I smash this bottle over your head. Fucking hell. When I smash this bottle over your head, it's gonna be empty. Don't get me wrong, it's gonna be empty. But still, you might be the champ. You might be a tag champ. But tonight you're just a victim. Tonight you're just a victim of the fucking Young Buck. That is what you are tonight, Steel. A victim of the Young Buck. While this alcohol runs through my head, I start to think about how I'm going to beat you. I'm going to beat you senseless. I'm going to make sure that I put this fist through your head. Woo! I'm going to make sure that I put this fist through your head like I did in a damn boxing match, Steel. Fucking hell! Whew! I can handle my drink, but Jesus Christ. You walked into the wrong match. You walked into the wrong match here tonight still. Because I'm going to beat you to a bloody pulp. I'm going to beat you until you can't breathe. Until you can't stand. Because all the alcohol you are drunken and all the punches that I have given you, you can't see straight. Still, welcome to a Drunken Death Match. Because you ain't walking away. Standing up.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was a hard-fought match to watch. However, in the end, I have no choice but to reward the win to the man who I thought put on the better and more superior performance tonight. Mr. Woodward, you put up a good effort, but in the end, this match goes to FTW Tag Team Champion of the World, Josh Steele. Congratulations, Mr. Steele. And now, if you would join me, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very, very special announcement here tonight. You see, for FTW Mania weekend, we will be introducing our own version of the Hall of Fame, the FTW Legacy Wing. And I'm here to show you today the 3 lucky men who will be the flagship inductees for this year's ceremony. Papa Drummond, aka the father of FTW Admin Army of One. Chino James of the RWPWF. And finally, Flash of the Elite Alliance. These 3 individuals have given some of the best years of their lives into influencing the FTW product, whether they were on screen, off screen, or, in Papa Drummond's case, helped create our founding member. They definitely deserve a spot and deserve to be recognized as legends of their time. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event. Cazza B versus not Hollywood Haywood, where he's taking on the out-of-character Robert Haywood. The loser must sing the national anthem of the winner. Oh, it's a matter of pride between these 2 countrymen. So let's find out who will be walking away the winner of tonight's equally exciting main event contest.
What happened after War Games? Honestly, I don't have the fucking words. I don't have the words for you, Haywood. Honestly, for the love of God, what you did at War Games, nobody in FTW should be calling you should even have the audacity to call you Hollywood. What you did at War Games was just pure bullshit. Honestly. You walked out of War Games with an L. Wow, big deal. You're still the World Heavyweight Champion. Honestly, Hodgson and the rest of the Elite Alliance could have done a lot worse. And all they've done is make Cazza fucking B the most pissed off individual in FT fucking W. We're 2 weeks away from Mania. And you have me pissed off? Brother, that is the worst thing that could ever happen. Now, I might be pissed, but like you said in your hype, I'm not out for revenge. I'm just out here to prove a point. Because what was the one thing you said before War Games? No one go rogue. We discussed it even privately. We discussed it in the group chat. We even discussed it on a video call at 11 o'clock at night. No one go fucking rogue. And what did you do? The one opportunity you had, you stabbed us in the fucking back. But at least you came into the cage with us because you had that little bit of respect for us. And now that respect is gone out the fucking window. Honestly, because of what you did, Haywood, Tyler and Leon don't even want to be together anymore. But lucky enough, but they've got other commitments. Lucky enough, I'm the one that's got the set of fucking balls to challenge your authority. I mean, look what's happened so far in FTW. Would you still be World Heavyweight Champion if it wasn't for us? Probably not. Because Hodgson would have already took that fucking championship away in an FTW Mania. It would be Hodgson versus Lamar, not Hollywood versus Lamar. So count yourself fucking lucky. It's lucky enough we even showed up in FTW Hollywood. Because realistically, if we didn't show up, would Entourage still have your fucking back? No, because Cauhn would have already killed you off by now. I mean, for fuck's sake, Hollywood. Last Fan Standing was one of the best things going in FTW. And we didn't even last 6 fucking months. Honestly, Hollywood, I don't even know why you even accepted this match so close to Mania. I don't know if it's just because you're an egomaniac, or maybe it's just to shut me up eventually. But if you really wanted to shut me up, you could have just got somebody else to do it. Honestly, I don't have the words. And I know when the FTW board and the FTW judges judge this, I know I'm going to lose. I just know that because I can't, because I'm stuttering and I can't, and I just don't have the words for you. I just don't have the words for you, Hollywood. You were meant to be a friend. You were meant to be the one that everyone could look up to become, who the younger generation could look up to become World Heavyweight Champion. And now, our only mentor, I don't know if you want to call him a god, if you want to call him or even someone we can look up to now, is Big fucking Sweet. But honestly, Hollywood, you know what? See, after thinking about it for these last couple of minutes, I have 2 words for you. And they can come in British Sign Language. Fuck you!
FTW. Welcome to St. Patrick's Day. Welcome to the Luck of the Irish match. And allow me to introduce you to Robert Haywood. You see, that's what Callum wanted. He wanted Robert Haywood. He wanted that mean, ruthless son of a bitch that he knew hid behind Hollywood Haywood. You see, Hollywood Haywood is just something I use to keep this tucked in, down deep inside. All of the anger, all of the frustrations, and all of the madness that has happened in my life. Hollywood Haywood is an escape. And Callum, you made a bad decision asking for Robert Haywood. You see, Callum, now I have to do things to you that I don't want to do. I have to do things like talk about how you are a pathetic son of a bitch. And how stupid you were for bringing out my wife's name and saying she was upstairs in your room. How fucking stupid can you be? That is a cardinal rule of promo wrestling. Thou shalt not speak about one's wife. But you did it anyway because, see, you don't care. You want to push the limits as far as you can. But you're not ready for the consequences of what happens when you do that. And when you do that, Callum, bad things happen.
And I have to show the FTW universe a side of me I never wanted them to see. You see, Callum, there was a time when I pitied you. There was a time when I felt bad for you. As the least popular member of Last Man Standing, the one nobody talked about, the one nobody cared about, the one that always had all these great ideas, but they never seemed to work out. And the one that really had no clear path to FTW Mania once I walked away from Last Man Standing, and I felt bad for you. That's why I agreed to this match. To give you a glimmer of hope, to put your name on the spotlight. But the problem is, you had to take it another step too far. Because just sharing the stage with me wasn't good enough for you. And so now I can't be held responsible. When I put this size 14 so far up your Scottish ass, you'll be choking on your Lucky Charms as you search for that pot of gold at the end of the damn rainbow. But every time you get to the end of that damn rainbow, what you're going to find is Robert Haywood there to beat your ass over and over and over again until you finally get it. You see, we're on two different pedestals. My pedestal is high up here while your pedestal is here, and they will never, ever come close to touching. I pity you. I feel sorry for you. And this is how you repay me. You don't have the luck of the Irish. And at the end of this match, you're going to be singing the national anthem of the US of A. And you will never, ever bring up the name Robert Haywood again. And you will never, ever talk about his wife. Because if you do, I will push you so far down the E-Fed world hole that you will never be seen again, you stupid Scottish son of a bitch.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you might not believe me when I tell you, but that was a very, very emotional contest between two fast-rising stars in FTW history. However, only one could be declared the winner. And again, you might not believe me when I tell you, but in one of the biggest upsets tonight, all I'm going to say, that Cazza B has beaten Robert Haywood in what should have been probably Match of the Year candidate quality worthiness. We want to thank you for joining us this St. Paddy's Day for FTW Bar Brawl. Congratulations, Mr. Cazza B and Mr. Haywood. Can't wait to see you sing the Scottish National Anthem. Make sure to join us 2 days from now on the 19th for Saturday Night Turbulence. And in 2 weeks' time, we'll be bringing you the biggest show in Promo Multiverse, FTW Mania. But until then, we will see you soon.